Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ashwath and today is Motivation Friday. And in today's video, I will be talking about why you shouldn't compare yourself to others. So, let's get into the video. We all do it, we all compare ourselves to one another. It's just a part of human nature, but actually, it's a social skill we are raised up with. The society we live in today encourages such comparison. It tells us who's smarter, who's more important, etc. And you all must have experienced this as well. That you're compared with the topper of your class and then you're told why you're not doing what he is doing. We've all had that feeling. But the thing is, this sort of thinking is actually more harmful, especially when it is being put upon you. So when you start comparing yourself to another person, it is actually completely wrong. It should never happen. Because when you compare yourself to another person, you will always feel sadder than when you were before. That's because each person is unique. This uniqueness which we have in ourselves is what makes us ourselves. We all have an identity which is different to each other. Just one person may be good at dance, whereas another person may be good at studies. Now, how would you feel if you are being compared to a person who scored more but your interests aren't really in studies? You would feel sad, wouldn't you? Because now you're thinking, am I doing what I'm doing correct? Am I worthy, etc. This thinking makes you feel extremely sad and you've become more introverted and you become more pressurized to live up to this image of perfection that we have. Such as all of us, we've been compared to the topper here in school. We've all been asked, why aren't you studying like he is or she is? But the thing is, what you do with this sort of thinking is you pressurize yourself. And the grades that you already have, which are incredible, you should always believe whatever you are doing is great. Because when you believe what you are doing is great, you immediately start performing better. But when you compare yourself to the topper, you become sad, you become more anxious, you become pressurized, and this hampers your performance. Even Bill Gates has said this. He has said when you compare yourself to another person, you are actually insulting yourself. As I mentioned, each person is unique. Due to this, it is almost like you're comparing apples to oranges. No one does that in real life. So why should we do it with people? All of us struggle with our own internal battles, and through this comparison, it is only exaggerated, and we start feeling worse. Now let's look at the other side of this. Let's say you're comparing yourself to a person who you think is worse than you. You automatically feel like you're more powerful, your ego becomes higher, you become narcissistic. What this does is that it actually hurts you more because then you become overconfident, you think you are the perfect image. And when reality kicks in, then you feel worse off. So to come to the near of the end of this video, if you're comparing yourself to anybody, it should only ever be yourself. Because when you compare yourself to your own identity and your own personality, you see improvements. And you're comparing something similar because you and your past self have the exact same identity. You see the improvement, you have a more positive outlook. And you immediately start performing better at everything that you think you're good at. Let's take an example that you're getting A's in maths and you're initially getting B's. If you compare yourself only to you, then you will be more happy because you have realized I've actually improved. I've gone from a B to an A. And then that A star is nothing but just a stepping stone. You'll get there so quickly you won't even notice it. Because now you're comparing yourself only to you. So next time anyone tries comparing you to anyone else, don't listen to them. Because this comparison will only do you more harm than good. There is no perfect image of a person in a society. Each person is perfect. We may have our flaws, but we are still perfect. We are perfect the way we are, and we should be treated that way. So whenever you're being compared, Don't listen to those people. Because you have seen your own improvement, you don't need it to be validated by another person. You don't need it to be validated by comparing to another person. You validate your own improvement by looking at yourself. You can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm the best, because you are. You are the best version of yourself and you deserve that. You are the best. So that's all for this video. I hope you found it to be motivational and inspirational. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Over here near where my face is, there's a subscribe icon. Over there you can subscribe to my channel. And over here you'll see my latest Motivation Friday video. And over here you will see a YouTube video that YouTube recommends for you. So click on one of these videos and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.